What if I told you that one of the most beautiful creatures in the ocean eats its prey and steals its superpowers? Yes, meet the sea slug, nature's oddly glamorous, unapologetically slimy superhero. Forget dolphins, sharks, or majestic whales. These little goo noodles look like someone spilled rainbow paint and gave it feelings. And behind that squishy, jelly-like body lies a collection of abilities that would make the Avengers jealous. Let's dive deep into the world of sea slugs. Creatures so bizarre they'll make you question whether evolution was having a meltdown when it made them. First off, sea slugs aren't actually slugs from land that went on vacation. They're a massive group of soft-bodied marine mollusks, distant cousins of snails, octopuses, and that one escargot you regret ordering once. There are over 3,000 known species, each more ridiculous looking than the last. Some glow like neon lights. Some wear frilly skirts. Some look like Pokémon that never made it past beta testing. But the real kicker? Many of them can photosynthesize like plants. Yes, you heard that right. A slug, that, photosynthesizes. The species Elysia chlorotica, for instance, snacks on algae, but doesn't stop there. It steals the algae's chloroplasts and installs them in its own cells, turning itself into a solar-powered, salad-eating energy machine. Imagine eating spinach and suddenly being able to live off sunlight for months. That's the sea slug lifestyle. Scientists call this process kleptoplasty, which basically means I stole your photosynthesis and now it's mine. But it doesn't stop at solar power theft. Some sea slugs go full toxic ninja. The Glaucus atlanticus, better known as the blue dragon, floats upside down on the ocean's surface, looking like a shiny blue spaceship. Are they cute? Sure. Are they harmless? Absolutely not. The blue dragon preys on the infamous Portuguese man-of-war, a jellyfish-like creature with venom strong enough to ruin your whole day. Instead of dying from the sting, the blue dragon eats the man-of-war and absorbs its stinging cells, storing them in its own body for future use. That's right, it weaponizes its lunch. If humans could do that, every sushi dinner would end in a duel. But nature didn't stop there. Some sea slugs take camouflage to a level that would make a chameleon blush. Take Costaciella kuroshime, affectionately nicknamed the leaf sheep. It looks like a tiny, chubby cartoon sheep made of lettuce. Its body is translucent green, with little eye dots and cute antennae that resemble bunny ears. Don't let the cuteness fool you. This tiny creature, only about 5 millimeters long, is also capable of photosynthesis. So it's part animal, part plant, and part plush toy. If evolution had a sense of humor, this would be the punchline. Then there's the Nembratha kubariana, which looks like it got lost on its way to a rave. Electric greens, flaming oranges, and midnight blues all over its body. It's as if someone gave a slug access to neon highlighters. These colors aren't just for show. They're a big, flashy warning. Eat me and die trying. Many sea slugs store toxins from the sponges or hydroids they eat, turning their bodies into poisonous art exhibits. And they flaunt it. In the animal kingdom, that's basically walking around saying, "Yeah, I'm toxic, but in a cute way." But what happens when you don't have a shell, can't swim very fast, and still want to survive in the big, scary ocean? You evolve creativity. Some sea slugs can regrow entire body parts, even their heads. Yes, really. Researchers in Japan found that a species called Elysia marginata can decapitate itself and grow a whole new body within weeks. Why? Possibly to ditch parasites or damaged tissue. It's like hitting reset on your entire existence. Imagine cutting off your head, growing a new body, and going, "Yeah, that's better." These creatures are biological miracles wrapped in slime. But let's talk about romance. Because sea slugs take love to strange, mildly disturbing places. They're hermaphrodites, meaning every slug is both male and female. When two slugs meet, they engage in a delicate slow-motion sword fight using specialized appendages called love darts. Yes, love darts. It's basically nature's weirdest fencing match, where both contestants can win and still lay eggs later. And their eggs? They don't do boring clumps. Sea slugs lay their eggs in elaborate ribbon-like spirals that look like underwater flowers or delicate pasta. Scientists believe this not only protects the eggs, but also makes the ocean floor look slightly more fabulous. And just when you think you've seen it all, some sea slugs go full DIY with their defenses. There are species that steal stinging cells from jellyfish, species that glow under UV light, and some that emit chemical clouds to confuse predators. They're like tiny James Bonds with mucus instead of tuxedos. But perhaps the most impressive thing about sea slugs is how much we still don't know about them. They live from the shallow coral reefs to the deep, dark abyss, sometimes glowing, sometimes shape-shifting, always surprising. They're fragile yet resilient, alien-looking yet familiar. And their diversity is staggering. Some look like rabbits, some look like flowers, one even resembles a melting pancake. Scientists are still discovering new species every year, each one stranger, brighter, or slimier than the last. The ocean is full of mysteries, but sea slugs are like the universe's inside joke. Tiny, vibrant reminders that life doesn't have to make sense to be magnificent. So next time you see a picture of one of these rainbow slugs, remember, beneath that soft, squishy exterior lies one of evolution's most creative experiments. They steal, they glow, they regenerate, and they photosynthesize. They're living proof that even the weirdest creatures on Earth have found ways not just to survive, but to do it in style. And somewhere, deep under the waves, another one is being born right now, ready to steal a few superpowers of its own.